And it's Messi. Knocks it into space.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Musiala. Cross from Musiala. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Musiala clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's found a way through. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Yamal. Now it's Drogba. Tries to play it through. Can he get on the end of this? Great chance! It's there! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that.
He's had a shot! He has done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next...
Oh, shooting chance! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when...
And it's been given away. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Cristiano Ronaldo. That has not gone well. And it's Xabi Alonso. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that was vital. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
And here's Maradona. Hakimi does well to get it back. Can he spark a counter here? Distributed tidily. Great vision. He played right into his path. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a...
And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Oh, that's a key interception. Well read, nice interception. Aimed beyond the defence. And the shot! This time, surely! And he hits the net! And they are pulling clear here. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So now the difference is 3. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, that's clever. He's through, now is he in? Musiala. Now it's Mbappe. Threads one in. He might be in here! Ribery! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Saka. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's got tall. He scores! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty...
Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Drogba being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Now it's Drogba. Now, can they get him away? Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Now there's a fine ball. Chance! It's in! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Indonesia are having a ball here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and
it's Cristiano Ronaldo! No, it's wide.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 6, Musiala. Number 7, Mbappe. Coming on
That's
the field.
a cute ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as...
Terrific header! No, he can't turn it in.
13, substitution in progress. Substitutions taking place.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Ribery coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Indonesia have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Looking for options for movement. Chance for a shot! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Kimmich is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Shot could be on. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And the finish! It's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
It's become a case of men against boys. Kane, looking to play him in. Oh, played right into his path. He's shifting through the gears here. Shot, surely! They've done it! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And yes, it's him again. Header! They've scored! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Bellingham. It's a searching pass. Forlan. He is wide and looking to get onto this.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Kimmich tries to pass it through. Can he finish? And the keeper can swallow it up. Strong running down that left flank. And this is Ronaldo. And he's certainly onside here. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's steered it beyond the post. No, that's been intercepted. Ribery. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he was alert to it. And that's that. Indonesia pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness.
Please have your entry tickets at hand, as it's time for.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. And he cuts out the supply. Xavi Alonso is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Great defending, strong and determined. Delivered across. Forward it goes. Oh, that's well spotted. Now, can they get him away? He's in plenty of space here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role of the traditional Spanish number 5 is Rodri. He certainly has the sort of physique that would allow him to do the job. He has both the muscle and the brains to provide the creative and defensive support whenever necessary.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Tries to thread one through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now it's Batistuta. And here's Drogba. Tries to play it through. Oh, well played, well played. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Shot, Batistuta! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. And he's there to retrieve it. Maradona. And he was quick to react. Still goalless at the moment. Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Batistuta. And it's Drogba. Caicedo cuts it out. Drogba. That has been slung wide. Maradona. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Indonesia applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. Yamal. Can he latch on to this? It's a promising position. Oh, he's played. Tries a shot! There it is! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
After 29 minutes is number 15.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Ito cuts out the pass. Beckham. He's in plenty of space here. And this is Dembele. Goes for a shot! In he goes again! No mistake! And the lead lost, no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Indonesia grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback.
A chance for a shot! Goal! And again they hit the front. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? He's had it taken off him. Looking tidy in possession here. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Caicedo. And this is Batistuta.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ronaldinho. Now there's a find, and the shot! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Yamal. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And this is Xavi Alonso. Crosses it in here. And this is Maradona. And the shot! In he goes again. A really close shave and the last action of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part.
I'd like to draw your attention
Well,
to the
the
screen
pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Indonesia, he's had a shot! Oh, taken with style! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Real chance! He scored! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
This is threatening to become a... Tries a shot! They've scored! And with that, he takes home the match ball. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Ah, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority.
Yamal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Adams gets over and intercepts. Played out to the right.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Xavi Alonso.
Indonesia clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And it's made its way to him. That is good alertness. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Adams. Maradona looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop them in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
He might be in here! Dembele. He's found a way past.
Dembele really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Mbappe! Indonesia needed that, they really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Beckham.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 4, Yamal. Coming on to replace him is number 10, Messi.
Ito has it out wide and in space. Oh, smashing header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
It's a pretty loose pass. Indonesia will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Indonesia perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That looks a good ball through. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Coming on the field is number 5, De Bruyne. Substitution.
This ended up in no man's land. Well, that looks a decent ball. Can he get onto this? Bruno Fernandes. Oh, it's Batistuta. He's on it. Can he get away? Well timed. Excellent interception.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And Messi! He should have put that one away.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Looking to play him in. Now who's going to be first to this? And the cross comes in. And he's quick to snatch it back. Looking for the run. That's been slipped through. He's through, it's one-on-one. He's having a shot! Sticks it away! And what a climax we have here! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Indonesia give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Beckham. Oh, it's Dembele. Bastoni gets across to intercept that. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And time is up. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. Indonesia come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Bastoni promptly onto that, and that is that. Foot in.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Drogba. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. A real opportunity here from a position of... Alonso! Indonesia with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's a cute ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And the pass is intercepted. Maradona shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Corner number 2 then. Oh, what a climb! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Your impression so far, Jim?
Indonesia have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. De Bruyne. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Indonesia have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And here's Maradona. Caresses it through. Spread it left. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
Shoots! And he's found the net! The goal for which they thirsted, the goal for which they craved. Now, full steam ahead to the ultimate prize. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Indonesia penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist.
Great chance! No way through there. That's a lovely, neat pass. 15 minutes till half-time. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, well played.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Yamal carries the ball down the right. He's got away. Ball driven towards the far post. Son Heung-min. Belletti. That has not gone well. Mbappe. Can he finish? It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Indonesia are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Camavinga did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Indonesia looking to pass their way through. Camavinga
has been indicated.
Nice looking ball, neatly clipped into space. Taken back almost at once. He's a sharp little ball here. Adams kept his eye on. And the half-time whistle goes. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist
And we come
change
to you now
at this
with a
stage.
quick request for support.
Indonesia
for our
in
World
control at
Charity
half-time, 2-0.
Substitution.
So off we go once more. Cleared without complication. Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. Belletti. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And he's been shifted off it. Camavinga. Foden. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Can he get on the end of this? And he whips it in. Oh, that's a fine interception. Odegaard. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Foden. He's found the way through. Oh, shoot. Tries a shot. He's got a goal. The second half sparked straight into life. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for. That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Now there's a fine ball. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And here's Maradona. And it's Xabi Alonso. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Indonesia finding their passes. Goes down, but nothing given. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
And here's Drogba. Might be taken. And the shot! It's in! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So the lead... Yamal! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And it's made its way to him. Caught offside that time. Vardiol. Threads one in. Now it's Odegaard. Vardiol. Just about up to 75 minutes.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. It's a good spell of possession, this. And here's Mbappe. Looking to go deep. Foden. Searching passes played there. Nicely worked. And that is as far as they're going to go. Not the most accurate pass. Foden. Nicely weighted ball. And that's an excellent interception. Indonesia getting so close now, and importantly with this significant advantage. You would think this is it.
Well, late drama notwithstanding, Peter, but they've got this far because of their consistency, and they can't really see things changing.
Number 14, Xabi Alonso.
Chance, surely!
Number 10.
That is some save from Khan! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And he's picked out the run. Belletti. Knocks it into space. That's a nicely shaped ball. Messi, he's picked his way through. Big chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Indonesia grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Mbappe. Coming on to replace him is number 9.
Applies the finish! No, he's missed it.
Has been indicated.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And that is as far as it goes. Indonesia are going up, and now they can breathe. There is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. Can he latch on to this? Keeper has taken decisive action. Spread it left.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Great ball if he can get there. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And this is Maradona. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Arsenal! First blood drawn. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Indonesia, chance! He's got a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
After 10 minutes,
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and made it perfectly.
A header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Indonesia with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Great vision. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's intervened well there. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Maradona. And he's worked it through. And that is expertly dealt with. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very tough.
Chance, surely! He has done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Indonesia go into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Caceres takes control of it and he's on the move. Fernando Torres. Khan gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Fernando Torres.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And this is Robba! He scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Indonesia go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Ribery. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Drogba. Bastoni wins the duel this time. Xavi Alonso. That's a sharp pass. Might be danger here. Young chance for a shot! Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Indonesia presented with a golden opportunity here. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Ribery. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. That ball looks a good one. And this is Drogba. Oh, no joy this time. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, can he get onto this? Caceres. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Well read, and the danger is averted. Mbappe, and that's really well manoeuvred. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Belletti. Now it's Yamal.
There will be 3
And
minutes
here's
added
Drogba.
time.
Oh, played right into his path. Not the most accurate pass. It's Alonso! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it.
Yamal! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
Well, this is turning...
And there is the half-time whistle. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Indonesia are looking as solid as I've seen for some time. All departments are working strongly, and this can do their confidence a whole power of good.
Around this stadium.
Indonesia pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 8, Maradona.
Here we go again then.
Coming on the field is number 7.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Xavi Alonso. Played back. Ribery. He's had a shot! Xavi Alonso. That has been slung wide. Now it's Yamal. Now that's well seen too. Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for the run. Now somewhat off target. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It's a promising position. Delivers with... Climbs up big! No mistake! And this is getting ridiculous. borderline crazy.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Played back in. Great ball, and he's in here.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Adams. Belletti. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Ribery. Fernando Torres.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Xavi Alonso. So we've reached the hour mark. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 4, Jamal. Coming on to replace him is number 10, Messi.
Now it's Ribery. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, good spread. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, easy pickings there. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's got tall. Oh, denied at the last.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Indonesia have their second corner now. Decent chance! This time, surely! Sticks it away! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Drogba, looking to play him in. He's got away. Messi driving forwards. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Ribery. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Tries to play it through. It's played through for him. Drogba! Oh, good-looking ball. Out towards the flank. It's a good spell of possession, this. Indonesia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Nicely worked. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier.
Drogba has been caught there, it's a foul.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 14.
Bastoni has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off.
Number 5.
Indonesia will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this. And Torres! And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, super ball! And they've been given a corner. So, third corner of the game. Turns and goes back. And the shot! He's put his foot right through that one.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Adams. Can he get it through? And this is Ronaldo. Messi played out to the right. And he was quick to react. Adams into the last 5 minutes. And this is Messi. Real chance! It's in! A landmark moment for a player of grand significance, his 50th goal.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And there's green grass ahead of him. He's Drogba! And again! No, that's just wide. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Would the owner of a blue car parked outside the stadium gate kindly remove it, as it is about to be towed away?
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Looking for a runner. No, that's been intercepted. Beckham is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Marquinhos cuts it out. João Cancelo. He is through here. Beckham to take it as usual.
Yeah, it may not seem important, but it is. I think the first corner can always set the tone.
That has not gone well. Now that looks a decent ball. Torres looking to get on the end of this. Ball is over the line. Cross from Cancelo. Climbs up big! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. And a chance! That's a decent clearance. Tries a shot!
St Mirren would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
And he cuts out the supply. Spread out to the left. Played into space. Oh, he's found support out wide.
I still feel that this man, Diego Forlan, is a little unappreciated, Peter, despite all of his achievements.
Why might that be?
I suppose the fact that success came slowly, his career has been a tale of patience and...
He's having a shot! There it is! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough.
Tries a shot! He's got a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Now it's Torres. And here's Shevchenko.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but...
Shoots! And it's in! And the comeback is complete! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable.
Oh, shooting chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now it's Mbappe. João Cancelo gets rid without sophistication. Looking tidy in possession here. He's found a way through. Chance, surely! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
This is quite a battle.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Drogba. Can he get it through? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Yamal's cross. He gets big! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Oh, no circumventing this opponent. And it's Beckham. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Yamal. Now it's Drogba. Yamal. He's got away. No way through, so back it comes. Fernando Torres. And he's picked out the run. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now there's a fine ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Adams. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bergkamp, who does have an assist to his name, knocks it into space. Oh, important interception.
Added time.
Now that's well seen too. Now it's Bergkamp, and he's worked it through. And this is Shevchenko. A decent chance! It's there! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things And that'll be the last act of the first half. Oh, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our charity fund, Chance in Football. Substitution in progress.
That gets things going for the second half.
Indonesia can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Drogba. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that was vital. Indonesia come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Drogba engages and forces him off the ball. Marquinhos. And it's Shevchenko. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's a good ball out wide. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Beckham. Bergkamp providing an outlet on that flank. Terrific header! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Well, they are still trailing and they require a change of fortune, pretty sharpish. Nicely shaped ball, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Indonesia finding their passes.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Beckham. Indonesia still have the cards to affect this game. Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Bastoni. Forlan proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side...
Drogba! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on the field.
There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
11,
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Xavi Alonso. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Shapes to shoot! It's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And the shot's on here, and he's found a way past. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Shevchenko. Xavi Alonso. And this is Ronaldo. That's a shade optimistic.
Indonesia clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, perfectly measured that. And this is Shevchenko! Goal! And they're back in front. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So we have a break. Chance for a shot! He should have put that one away.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
And he's being shifted off it. Great vision. Oh, good take and a good... And the finish! He scores! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong...
Mbappe! Marquinhos with the clearance. Oh, smashing header! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's gone backward here. Tries to play it through. And a chance! It's there! And what a climax we have here!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Indonesia give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's on...
And the shot! Oh, taken with style! And he is just ripping it up! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems...
Goes for a shot! Stolen! That is a beauty! And that may just do it! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So that's it, it is all over. Indonesia pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet
and
to kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable.
Against Inter.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. And this is Messi. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
Yeah, and I'm sure for you that's a very welcome development.
And long overdue.
Hernandez. And here's Van Basten.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Hernandez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Indonesia present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So the would-be breakthrough moment. Doubt. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Indonesia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And that is a little undercooked. Maradona! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Yamal's cross. In he goes again! And he's following up! It's in! Remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Mbappe duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Picked up, shapes to shoot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Indonesia with the corner, they're first. Defending of the desperate variety. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Looking here to chip it through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
No, that's been intercepted. Cannavaro. And it's De Jong. Turns back here, probably the best option. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And here's Messi. Chance for a shot! Goal! Inter! And they're back in front. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
He's had a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. It's their second corner of the game. He rises! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Tries to pass it through. Cross into the box. And the keeper has it. Now it's Yamal. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Drogba. It's a searching pass. There's the shot! Goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails.
Yamal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Aimed beyond the defence. Will play through for the wide man. And the flag, real chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Pinches it off him. Can he get it through? And here's Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's Maradona! Denied by an instinctive save.
Maradona actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Nice looking ball. Oh, delightful ball. And he's there to belt it away. And they're back on the ball again. They get a throw in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Drogba. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And here's Mbappe. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Danger averted for now.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And the first 45 minutes are up. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here.
Just a quick
from both sides.
For everybody to please kindly
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. Inter Milan get the ball rolling in the second half.
Indonesia clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Maradona. And the pass is intercepted. Knocks it into space. Shot a goal! It's there!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Maradona. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good ball. Might be dangerous. Can he finish? It's in! And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game? More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
So we've reached the hour mark. It's a good spell of possession, this, and he was alert to it, looking for options for movement. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Indonesia against Saudi Arabia.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. Yamal. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, nicely intercepted. And here's Drogba. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Wan-Bissaka gets rid without sophistication.
That's a cute ball. Pass somewhat off target. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Sunset. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe! Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
And here's Mbappe. And this is Maradona. Maradona!
It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, it was a really good thing he was on standby.
Chooses to go back.
Oh, important interception.
Ruben Dias.
Plays it forward.
Saudi Arabia
Have it back and can go again. Nice looking ball. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Lobbed in behind, and that is expertly dealt with. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing, and that has not gone well.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains.
Looking to play him in. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Costa Curta.
Kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Saudi Arabia.
Looking to pass their way through. Now, what about a counter-attack? Not the most accurate pass. Looking for a runner. Adams gets across to intercept that. Now it's Mbappe. Yamal.
Alonso.
Can he get onto this?
And here's Yamal.
Nicely weighted ball.
Yamal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Sunset.
30 minutes gone.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Bastoni.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Bale. Sunset. Bale. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
And it's Maradona.
He saw the danger and he went crashing in.
Lucas Moura.
Looking to be a menace in the final third.
And here's Mbappe.
And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Maradona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Xavi Alonso.
And he skips past his man. That's an imaginative pass. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Lucas Moura.
Oh, great feet, that.
Strong running down that left flank. Cross to the back post.
Maradona.
And the pass is intercepted. And that'll be the last act of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
Please
Reflections on the first half?
Solid, very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. Here we go again then.
Indonesia are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And that's definitely not his best. Xavi Alonso, and it's Drogba. Oh, good spread. And it's Belletti. Looking for the run. Can he latch on to this? Oh, the ball's gone astray. Tries to pass it through.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Belletti. Ball driven towards the far post. Ruben. And the finish! Played out towards the right wing. That is a great pick out. It's Lucas Moura! It's in! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. It's a searching pass. Well, that's well seen too. Belletti. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Xavi Alonso. Spread out to the left. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Passes short and sharp. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
That has ended up in no man's land. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The stadium
match.
is full of noise and energy. This
Against
certainly matters.
Barcelona.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And as you can see, we've already started here. It's a good spell of possession, this. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to attacking creativity. So naturally, you'll be bound to see him in the final third, where he can get the very best out of his strengths.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And it's Messi. Shot a goal! Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, well played, well played. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Torres. Serginho. Guardiola, that's a good ball out wide. Plays it across. Oh, there's a probing ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And that's a dangerous ball. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Xavi Alonso. Now that's well seen too. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Torres. And it's Serginho. Pedri. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Takes aim. He's got tall. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Indonesia still without a single shot on target. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Guardiola. Barcelona looking to pass their way through, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Serginho. Out for a throw. Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Guardiola. Barcelona finding their passes. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. 30 minutes gone. Maradona picks it up out wide, and he's managed to get free. Oh, he's played it in low. Cleared without hesitation. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And now the breakaway. Tries to pass it through. Spread neatly. Serginho.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Corner number 2 then.
Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Xavi Alonso. He's going to be disappointed with that. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. And here's Owen, and it's Pedri, showing good feet. Aimed in towards the centre. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Guardiola. Passing nice and neat. Into the channel. To Guardiola. Now it's Owen. And it's Rice. Knocks it out wide. Looking to play him in. It's a good-looking delivery. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Maradona. Pass somewhat off target. Pedri. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway.
Indonesia really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Now it's Neymar, now it's Mbappe. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Indonesia do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Alexander-Arnold. He is through here. Rice. And here's Owen. Gives it back. And here's Owen. Out to the right. And this is Owen. Fernando Torres. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Pedri. And it's Serginho. Serginho's cross. Big chance! Really well taken goal. Torres duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Pedri. Rice.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
And smartly reclaimed. Guardiola. Now that looks a decent ball. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Can he get it through?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he's there to clear it.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Yamal. Number 14, Xabi Alonso. Number 6, coming on the field, number 10, Messi. Number 5, De Bruyne. Number 41, Rice.
And it's Serginho. Passing is crisp and sharp. Owen gets flagged offside.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Can he get on the end of this? He's through and all alone! Pedri! And that would have been game, set and match.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Now it's Owen. Pedri. Serginho. Threads one in. Serginho receives it in a wide position. And that is expertly dealt with. He's in plenty of space here. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Time and again they are repelled. And it's Pedri. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
He's being urged to shoot. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And a chance!
Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Rice, Neymar. Oh, well played. That has been knocked clear. Messi. Could move up a gear here. Oh, perfectly measured that. And this is Messi. Messi is on his own. And Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona have their third corner. There's the shot! Sticks it away! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do...
And that will be the final act. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today.
Please turn your attention to the screen.
Your reflections then, Jim.
Indonesia desperate.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Indonesia.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester.
We have already started here.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, that's a key interception. Aimed beyond the defence. Can he finish? And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Manchester United! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Good running, strong and purposeful.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Hullet, neatly clipped into space. It's Van Basten! That's another chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Rodri. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Mbappe. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's a sharp pass. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Played out towards the right wing. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Van Basten. Can he spark a counter here? Back into the middle. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Shot could be on. Messi! He's got it all! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are...
Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Indonesia get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Bellingham.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And the shot hits a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Indonesia with the corner, they're first. Hullet clears. Belletti. And it's lofted through here. Early ball out from the back. And here's Maradona. And here's Drogba. It's Drogba! No mistake! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That was a given. It always was.
Drogba really can't believe his luck.
Let's goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, I just think it was really good movement, but I think a couple of defenders got caught ball watching there when they should have been picking up the danger man.
Chance for a shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he was quick to react.
Oh no, this does not look good.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they've got a throw. And here's
And he shoots! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
It's run loose here. Oh, it's Van Basten. Now he's got space here. Messi receives it in a good position here. Van Basten.
Big chance!
And it's come back out to him.
Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
There will be 3 minutes.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Manchester United grab a 3. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. And the second half gets underway. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Van Basten. He's shifting through the gears here. And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's there to belt it away. And it's Hullet. That's cause for mild irritation. Manchester United have their second corner now. That has been knocked clear. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Bellingham looking for a runner. It's a pretty loose pass. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Yamal. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Chance! Oh, that's a brilliant save!
Oh, it's Van Basten. Oh, they can break here. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Mbappe.
Oh, it's Drogba! He's scored! They're back within reach!
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
So is this the start of a cup? Shot a goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. Searching pass he's played there. Real chance! Really well taken goal. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So now the difference is 3. I was going to be disappointed with that. A probing pass. Pass somewhat off target. Pass is short and sharp. He's in a great position here. Bastoni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.